screencast, we'll see how to make some of the most common visuals, data visualizations that we would like to do in Excel. So for the first one, let's look at this data we have here, which is data on a lot of houses in Fitchburg that were for sale a couple years ago. So we see the price, number of bedrooms, full bathrooms, total finished square feet, etc. So first, let's see how the houses are distributed by the number of bedrooms they have. We'd like to have a visual of all these number of bedrooms. So we're going to make a pie chart. The first thing we do is go to the second sheet and get a table ready. So we type in number of bedrooms, and number of houses with that many bedrooms, and we'll allow for 2, 3, 4, 5, and we'll just put 5 or more. Anything with 5 or more bedrooms is big. So we need to figure out how many 2-bedroom homes, 3-bedroom homes, 4, 5 or more there are. So let's go back to the data. Now to answer that question, we're going to filter the data. Here's how we filter the data. First we click on the row 1 with the labels at the top. Then from the Home tab, which is where we are now, we go to Sort and Filter, click Filter, and this gives us some drop-down menus. So we filter by bedrooms. So let's first see how many 5 and 6 bedroom homes there are. So we check on the 5 and 6, and we hit OK, and then down here at the bottom we see that there were 19 of 141. So let's go back here and put in 19. Then we go back, unclick the 5 and 6, check the 4, and we see there were 56 4-bedroom homes. And we just do the same for 3 and 2. So for 3, down here we see 62 homes with 3 bedrooms. And 2. Just 4. Kind of wonder if those were misentered. Were there really some 2-bedroom homes in Fitchburg? Who knows? Okay, so now that we have a table with number of bedrooms and number of houses, we select the whole table, go to Insert, Pie Chart, and there it is. So the pie chart gives us an easy visual. The vast majority of the houses were 3 and 4 bedrooms, no surprise, very sliver with 2 and a few with 5. And if we care, we can play with the table and make it pretty by editing here. There's various versions of table we can see up here, but this gets the job done. Okay. Now what if we wanted a bar graph instead? We weren't just interested in sort of how big a slice of the pie each were. We just want to know how many houses of each were for sale at that time. So let's get rid of this table. And again, or that pie chart rather. Again, we go back to our table, and this time we insert a column graph. And now we see a column graph which tells us how many of each house were for sale, how many of each number of bedrooms. So we can easily see from the bar graph that there were about 56, which is what it was, 4-bedroom homes. Okay, so we've seen pie charts and bar graphs, and they both start by filtering the data and making a table by the category that you're interested in. More interesting, so first we'll come back here and unfilter. More interesting will be a scatter plot. The scatter plot will show us how the size of the house, column F, is related to its price, column B. So here's how we do that. First we click on the F to select that whole top column. Then we hit the Control key and go to Price and click on that. And now we've got them both selected at once. We can take our finger off the Control key, and if we right click and copy, it's going to copy those two columns. Then we go to a brand new sheet, paste, and here we've got price and total finished square feet. Now I want to make a scatter plot, and I'm going to want my total finished square feet on my x-axis, which means it needs to be on the left. So I'm going to cut this and paste it over here. And now I've got total finished square feet and price. And now I click and drag to select both those columns of data, including the labels at the top, and insert scatter plot. And the scatter plot lets us see the relationship between the size of the house and the price. And clearly, the bigger the house, the more it costs. Not a huge surprise. And now you see why I wanted the height on the the size in finished square feet on the x-axis, because that makes most sense. We see here the size, and up here is the price. So we've seen the three most common kinds of graphs in Excel that Excel can do well, which is pie charts, bar graphs, and scatter plots.